ready to rumble.
They like how you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump faking, I ain't even gotta lie. Hit them with the hits, game winner switch in.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfurt Eagles, Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair. It is a snowy and cold Thursday night, but inside the Hive at Rossville High School, it is sure to heat up with some early season Hoosier Heartland Conference implications on the line as Sheridan and Rossville battle to keep their unbeaten conference records alive. Joined by Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker, and this is the Healthy Communities of Clinton County pregame show, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Pete, one thing we aren't short on tonight is star power. You've got Kinsey Garner coming into the building here at Rossville High School, and on the other side for the Hornets, you've got Ava Burkle. Not to jump ahead too far into our pregame show, because we're getting ready to talk about these girls even more.
Right.
But you and I knew coming into the night this was going to be a fun one to watch.
Right. Two really good teams, two great starts to their season.
Each team has a standout player who's leading them, and then they got a great supporting cast, right, around them. So that's why we're seeing these teams with the records that they have right now.
You've got a coach on one sideline in Jadlyn Bradshaw that has been fantastic in her time at Sheridan. And you don't really have to say much about Jennifer Jacoby, do you?
Yep.
Miss Indiana as a basketball player back in the day, former Purdue Boilermaker, and she's leading the way at Rossville, and she has these Hornets playing absolutely fantastic this season. And while we're talking about these two teams, let's talk about the Mulberry Telecommunications keys to victory. What do these teams need to do to be successful this evening?
You and I were talking a little bit earlier, those live ball turnovers. You got two really good teams here tonight. So I think the team that turns the ball over the least amount here, is going to be the team that comes out with the victory here tonight. That's one we were talking about a little bit. Then the one-shot opportunities is Sheridan's doing really good rebounding the ball. Kinsey Garner almost averages 10 rebounds a game. Yep. She's a beast on defense. So that's huge. So Rossville's got to find a way to keep her off the boards. And then who is that X factor tonight? I mean, we talked about Ava Burkle and Kinsey Gardner. Who's the next person who's going to step up for these teams? For Sheridan, you got number 30 Timmy, and then over for the Rossville Hornets, you got number 24 Elliott. Both of those ladies could have a really good game here tonight.
Absolutely, and it's going to be interesting to see because the stars are going to shine. It's how did the X factors align.
Right.
Heading over to our players to watch tonight, brought to us by Tornado Roofing. And, well, no surprise here. It's the same two girls we've been talking about, but we wanted to get their stats up on the screen so you could see how good they really are.
Right. Number 34, Ava Burkle. She had a double-double against West Lafayette, 22 points, 10 rebounds, and then, just the stat line there for Kinsey Garner, 20 points, 9.4 rebounds. She usually got about three or four assists a game, and then 4 steals. I mean, that's one heck of a stat line. She dropped 28 on Clinton Prairie. She drops 23 on Frankfort. She's a beast.
Yeah, she's got a career high of 32 as well, so she can score.
She definitely can score.
The really cool thing about these two players as well is they're being looked at by colleges. And
right.
Kinsey Garner already committed to Ferris State up in Michigan, and I've seen Ava Burkle. All you got to do is go to Twitter, search Ava Burkle. She's got all kinds of offers on there as well. And so I think she's going to get to play some college basketball.
Yeah, she's got all the offers. She's got the hardware right there, from 2023, right? That's the sectional win. So in both these teams did really good. What was the Sheridan last year regionals?
Yep.
Right. So so this two good coaches, two good teams.
Just like the players to watch tonight specialize in their craft, so do the professionals at Tornado Roofing. For more info, visit tornadoroof.com. Excited. Always a good night to be inside the nest. The crowd may be a little thinner tonight as road conditions are hazardous, to say the least. I made a trip to Kokomo and back this afternoon, and, man, that was a rough sliding ride to get over here. So I want to make sure everybody gets home safely. Obviously, the ones that travel and come out to these games. And if you're joining us tonight on TV or on the ISC Sports Network, we appreciate you doing that as well.
It's a good night to have a sleigh instead of a car, maybe,
there
right?
Go,
yeah, some reindeer, some sleigh, get the job done.
We'll step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get your starters, your officials, and your tip. You're watching IHSAA Girls Basketball on the ISC Sports Network.
If you haven't signed up for Mintel Fiber Optic Internet from Mulberry Telecommunications, then you're missing out. We have various packages to choose from and speeds up to a gig. Not to mention each package includes a Wi-Fi 6 wireless router and access to our Mintel Smart Home app, giving you complete control of your network backed by our award-winning customer service. Go ahead and dance till your heart's content in whatever reality you want, even if it's virtual. Mulberry Telecommunications offering the best gig in town. Sign up today at Mintel.net and experience the Mintel difference.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
This holiday season, Mulberry Telecommunications invites you to bake all the Christmas cookies you can while watching your favorite holiday movies on Mintel TV. Go ahead and utilize the full power of your network's reliability and security as you shop online. And while we're on the topic of giving, more and more of the toys we love require Wi-Fi connectivity. However, you can rest assured that Mintel Fiber Services have plenty of bandwidth available with gigabit speeds so your loved ones can enjoy the full potential of the gifts you've given. From all of us at Mulberry Telecommunications, we say Merry Christmas.
Welcome back inside the Hive here at Rossville High School. I think I called it the Nest earlier. It's the Hive.
I missed it if you did.
Hey,
it's the Hive.
it's
I know
Rossville, and, man, it is a cool little gymnasium to play some basketball. First up, our starting lineups tonight for the Sheridan Blackhawks. They've been about the same the whole season long. Nova Cross, Sadie Timmy, Kenzie Gardner, Brielle Garner, and Cecilia Timmy. So if you say Timmy or Garner tonight, Pete, you're probably going to be right.
There's a good chance right there.
Our starting lineups brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. Ava Burkle at the scorer's bench reading something before the start of tonight's contest. Jalen Bradshaw, as we mentioned, is the head coach of the Sheridan Blackhawks. She is 83-52 in her 7th year at Sheridan. This is a team that was 20-6 a year ago. Went all the way to the semi-state. Lost to Eastern Hancock in overtime.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Kenzie Garner had 32 points in that game. That was her career high.
Wow.
Also had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 blocks, so she left it all on the court trying to get that victory. On this side of the floor for the home team, the Rossville Hornets, it's Victoria Vanderwall, Chloe Darnell, Cadence Roby, Allie Elliott, and Ava Burkle. For head coach Jennifer Jacoby. Jennifer Jacoby obviously missed basketball. I used to pull into Rossville and there was a sign that said home of Jennifer Jacoby. Missed basketball in Indiana. Back patrolling the sidelines in her 2nd season at the helm here at Rossville.
I think that's pretty cool though, you know, having her right there.
Only 2 losses on the season so far for this Rossville team. They lost their last outing to Lewis Cass. That was just two days ago on Tuesday night. So you got to think they're coming into this one probably a little chip on their shoulder. And then lost earlier this year at Fountain Central. And that's a team that's 9-3, so that is not a bad loss whatsoever.
No.
Our officials for tonight's contest, brought to us by the Farmers Bank, Let's Grow, is Herb Teal, Ken Yacht, and Bill Westfall. If that isn't some basketball-sounding official names, I don't know what is. Those will be the gentlemen in stripes for us here this evening. You hear the PA announcer telling everybody, get on your feet as we get ready to play ball, and the 2 players to watch are tipping it off in the circle. Burkle wins the tip, and the Rossville Hornets will start with the basketball first. You'll see Burkle play about all 5 positions on the floor. She'll bring the ball up the floor at times, almost as the point guard. They'll even post her up as if she's the center. She can score from all 3 levels. A lefty. It always looks better for some reason coming out of a lefty.
Absolutely, yeah.
Burkle penetrates, puts it up with the right hand, and
Wow.
she's got 2 to go here early.
Nice drive to the hoop for Burkle. Lay in. Good start.
You know, I'm sure it's the same for these girls, Pete, but I remember back in the day when you got marquee matchups and you knew somebody the caliber of Kenzie Garner was coming into the gym, you wanted to have your game. Like, you came in with your game face, and it looks like Burkle right away is one to establish. There's a block by Allie Elliott.
That was a great block.
Elliott the other way. It's 1-on-4. Tries to slow it up. Threw that one at the feet of Vanderwall.
Yeah, got in a little bit of trouble there. Quick shot up. Oh!
And Garner says, I see your 2, Miss Burkle, and I raise you a 3.
It was a pretty shot.
Starting to see that more in basketball, those transition 3-point shots. This one just whistled out of bounds. Thought maybe we had our first foul of the game.
Yeah, Burkle going right to him.
Timmy did a good job there recognizing the position Burkle had and readjusting. Now Garner looks ahead. Timmy off glass too strong. Burkle fighting for the rebound, and she'll come out with it. And then loses the handle.
There's her first foul.
Fast action all the way around here early on. This is going to send Cecilia Timmy to the free throw line. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. Serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort.
I like the aggressiveness of Burkle early like that, but early in this game too, you got to be really careful, getting those cheap fouls. Definitely want to keep her on the floor as much as you can.
That time Cadence Roby lost the handle coming up the sideline, but it was last touched by Sheridan. Another player to watch tonight, Pete, is a player that comes off the bench for Rossville. It's Autumn Pascal. She can really shoot the ball from beyond the arc. Over 40% on the season. Garner with a board. She looks to push it up the floor. And you can see the attention she's got. Every other player's got some space between their defender. And Garner is wearing Victoria Vanderwall like her second jersey.
Right, that was a great little pass. And we're going to get a step on the line there. Turnover.
Nova Cross couldn't keep her foot in bounds. Still a 4-2 early lead. And now Sheridan's going to ratchet up a little pressure.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the JV. Looked like they ran some of the same defense.
Burkle gets it up the floor.
Both teams really like to get up in your face. Really get in those passing lanes, just like they did right there. Now you get the outlet pass.
Garner gets to the right hand and she finishes. 5 early points for Kinsey Garner, and that's going to draw an early timeout here from Rossville as Coach Jacoby wants to talk things over.
Jacoby doesn't want this team to get a run on them, so she's going to get this timeout and get it in there and talk her girls through this.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Day and Ginda Funeral Home. With locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on our services and community involvement, visit dayandginda.com. Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first.
I think that was a great timeout. Focus your team back up. And I imagine Coach Jacoby can feel that momentum change. She just saw something there I don't like, and let's get back into this.
That first possession of the game for Rossville was really good. They got it down low to Burkle. She was able to score. Since then, it's been turnover-heavy basketball.
Yeah, right now Burkle's really trying to force her game, I feel like. I think what they did that first possession, like you said, is they really passed the ball around.
Good offensive rebound. This was one of the keys to victories, limiting one-shot opportunities. This time, even with the second, Sheridan cannot convert. Now, who's going to help Burkle on this end? That's where Rossville's got to find that balance scoring tonight. Obviously, you want the offense to flow through Ava, Pete, but you don't want her to feel like she's got to do everything on her own.
Right. Like I said, I feel like right now they're kind of forcing everything. Nice look ahead, though. How about that, number 5?
Nova Cross, the senior, one of 6 seniors on the Sheridan Blackhawk squad. Burkle with the nice crossover and then gets fouled, headed down the lane. They're going to call this one on the floor, so it'll be an inbound opportunity for the Hornets. The benefit for these Blackhawks too, Pete, they returned all 5 starters from last year. So this is a team that goes all the way to the semi-state, barely loses in overtime, and then they bring everybody back. You make the final 8 teams and you're not preseason ranked, that would put a chip on my shoulder.
Right.
You start the season 6-1 and you're not ranked. I think that.
Yeah, your only loss is to, what, a 3A a school, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, when you look at it was to Brebeuf.
Well, I love the pass. Get in there.
Good interior passing as Burkle gets fouled. She'll head to the line this time. You know, when you look at the teams that are ranked right now in 2A, that's where Sheridan is at this year. There's a lot of undefeated teams in that top 10. So I understand, like, trying to break their way in.
Sure.
But they've got to be knocking on the door. Jim gets eerily quiet as Burkle heads to the free throw line. You always love that from the home crowd, right? When they know, hey, stop talking about the TikTok video you were watching. And
and there's not very many people in the gym. Like you say, with the weather like it is, not very many people sitting in there tonight. So it's definitely going to get quiet.
2 for 2 at the line. 8-4. Gardner gets it across the timeline. She'll find Brielle. They'll reset out top. Number 20, Shelby Eaton into the game for Sheridan as well, and Brielle Garner knocks down a 3.
Yeah, she's wide open out there. Nobody came out and picked her up. She just fires away. Nice shot.
34% shooter from beyond the arc this season. Garner finds range on her first attempt here.
That's where I think you got to look for your X factor to step in and help you out a little bit. It's a good turnaround.
Allie Elliott could definitely be that player for Rossville tonight. Eaton, pass down low.
Oh, wow.
Wide open, Max Smith that time. She gets 2.
She just snuck right down in the lane. Nobody picks her up.
This one's slapped away. Roby trying to dribble out. Here comes the double team. Vanderwall looks inside. Good interior pass. Burkle resets her feet, and she scores.
That was a great little step back. Able to get herself open. Another shot.
Burkle on the rebound. 2 minutes to go here, first quarter action. 7-point early lead for Sheridan. That's what Coach Jacoby said in her notes, is they wanted to compete. They wanted to try to keep it close. That way they could try to pull away right there in the end. Good running shot from Eaton, almost a little hook shot in the lane.
Right off the glass.
9-point lead here for the Blackhawks.
Ooh,
Vanderwall with the turnover.
Out of place, in the wrong place.
A couple of substitutions will come back into the game here as Timmy and Cross check back in. Darnell and Roby will come out for Rossville. I believe Avery Layton came into the game. Yeah, number 42 there. As well as Autumn Pascal. Garner inside and uses that size advantage.
Gets the kind roll.
7 early first quarter points for Kinsey Garner. And then Rossville has a little trouble with the inbounds play.
Yeah, Sheridan brought the pressure that time, and they were going to turn it over if they didn't get that timeout.
This full timeout brought to you by a couple of our sponsors. Tornado Roofing. If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing. We offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give us a call at 670-6440 or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. They also do siding and gutters. Also brought to us by Ardente Dental, where they offer high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or you've been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call, 654-7222, or online. You can find them at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. Speaking of coming to life, Pete, Rossville's got to find some instant offense out of this timeout.
They're making Ava Burkle work pretty hard, and a lot of the focus from Sheridan has been on her. So, again, one of our keys to victory was that X factor, looking for that next person to step up, and who can that be, for the Rossville Hornets. You'd love to see Elliott get involved somehow or run a play for somebody else, get one of those deep shots to go down, maybe take a little bit of that relief off of off of Burkle and see if you can get yourself back into this one real quick here. Here comes that full court pressure again.
They'll get it into Elliott. Elliott will get it across the timeline here for the Hornets. Head down, looking for a teammate now.
Double team came. Nowhere to go.
Get it to Garner. Garner over to Eaton.
Oh, nice pass.
Cross. No. Garner. Yes.
Whew, I tell you what, they are quick. They go after those rebounds. It is tough to block them out.
We get a foul on the sideline here. Cross is going to pick up the foul. It's number 2 on Nova. Garner and Timmy come back in for Sheridan. 13-point lead. All the offense right now from Rossville has come from Ava Burkle. Rossville looks inside to Elliott. Great interior pass and play there.
Well, we just mentioned Allie Elliott, and there she is. That's what they needed. There we go. This will go back towards the Hornets. Another chance here to get a couple more points, get this down.
Try to cut this back to a single-digit game. They throw it in over the top to Burkle. She'll get it across the timeline and now look to go to work.
I'd go back and try to find number 24 again. See if you can't work something there.
5 seconds.
Oh, got to recognize.
It's picked. Loose ball, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. 19-8 is your score. Sheridan with an 11-point lead after 1. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more basketball heads your way on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Frankfurt Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here at Rossville High School. 19-8 your score as we head into the second quarter. Second quarter tonight brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County. Formed almost 20 years ago, they still remain committed to the community by offering programs geared toward a healthier tomorrow, with focus on overall health, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and reducing teen pregnancy. The goal is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. We will have a mental health game coming up in January. It's a boys and girls doubleheader as Carroll travels to Clinton Prairie to take on the Gophers. Be a good night of mental health awareness. A lot of statistics will throw your way throughout that one. Looks like Pascal's going to pick up the foul here on this end for Rossville. Timmy looking to inbound. It's always nice when you can throw it over the top to Garner, right?
Right
a bit
on.
Of a height advantage
yeah,
right now against
absolutely. Yeah, just put it up there.
Timmy looking for some help. Or Eaton, excuse me. Eaton lets the three fly.
Oh, man, I tell you what, that looked good all the way, didn't it? Shelby Eaton, how about that?
She's got 5 points here. Comes in averaging 4 points a game. She's already over that. We still have basically 3 more quarters to go.
They really wanted to push off on Burkle. No call there. I think quite possibly the officials might be letting these ladies play just a little bit more tonight than usual. Want to get this game with the weather. It might be some of that going on. I don't know. I can't say that for sure, but I mean, definitely referees want to stay out of the game as much as possible. So
yeah, you let the players play.
Right.
But I definitely understand.
Denied.
Making sure that clock runs nice and quickly. We get a whistle on this end.
Yeah, good hustle right there. How about number 12 for the Rossville Hornets getting down the floor there?
She'll pick up her second foul. And this will send Cecilia Timmy at the free throw line. Now, if there's a one Achilles heel in her game, it's usually at the free throw line. Just 27% on the season.
Look at this, but she likes this Rossville gym.
Yeah, she's 2 for 3 tonight. You'll start to see that.
Notice that she's a good three-point shooter, and you see that sometimes. You get these good three-point shooters, and then they struggle from the free throw line. But look at that right there. Nails both of those.
3 for 4 tonight.
Hey, her free throws look good.
Elliott loses Garner. Step back just off the rim. Loose ball here, and then timeout taken by Coach Bradshaw. This timeout brought to us by the Farmers Bank, where we like helping everyone grow. We draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 24-8. Going back to the keys to victory, Pete, we said live ball turnovers. We've seen quite a few runouts for Sheridan. Talked about one-shot opportunities. We've seen them with some offensive rebounds on their end, leading to more opportunities and putbacks and scores. And then right now you're getting balanced scoring as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the scoring column for Sheridan, where you look on the other side of the court, just 2 players have gotten going so far for Rossville. So
you've gotten some unselfish play, but you've also gotten a lot of wide open looks like that right there. And, man, I tell you what, they're going to sit out there and drain them all day long.
I believe that was Eaton again, knocking down another three-pointer. Looked like might have stepped on the sideline there and get the ball back to the Hornets.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Confirmed as well. That last 3 was by Eaton. Man, what a night she's having. Push the other way. Brielle Garner. Left hand a little too strong.
Woo, how about the bounce?
Yeah, you see
right
that
there.
punch to keep the ball alive. Too strong.
Fight for it. Oh, easy.
See Timmy and Elliott get tied up there. Jump ball stays on this end.
Another one.
Yeah, might as well. Heat check at this point.
Absolutely.
Had she caught that clean in her wheelhouse, she probably would have knocked that one down.
I think so too.
Burkle just misses off the backboard. Garner looking ahead.
Good push.
Finds her sister. That one rims out. Burkle with a rebound.
Yeah, there's 2 bunnies right there that she's missed. I bet that's got to be frustrating.
Burkle trying to get to that left hand. Catches some contact in traffic. We get a whistle here. This will be against Sadie Timmy.
Yeah, I think Sadie Timmy got her on the drive.
You can see there after that play a little frustration from Burkle. She misses this free throw attempt.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of attention tonight from this Sheridan team. And they're playing some tough defense. And right now they haven't found that person to give them any help.
7 of the 9 points have come through Burkle here tonight. This one knocked away. Still trying to play tenacious on defense. This one knocked away from Garner.
Look at the hands.
That's Addie Gurgili, who's
Gurgili's looking for number 14. Yeah, she's swiping at it. I like that. Like the hustle. Get out there. Coach out there go like, hey, go out there and be like a gnat. Just swarm on her. Get a hand up there. Nice. She did. I think she might have got a finger on it.
This pass tipped. Timmy hits a little crossover twice coming down the floor, finds a wide open shooter, and Eaton is on absolute fire.
Wow. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Wham. Boom.
Bang.
That was impressive.
I think that was the one prior to the one she just knocked down. She's got 3 of them tonight.
Trying to look down low again, and the denial.
Might as well.
Oh!
You might as well. I'll tell you what.
Wow.
Sometimes the thing starts to look like it's the size of the ocean, and that is where Shelby Eaton finds herself tonight.
Those things are just smooth, too.
She lets another one go.
Wow.
On the other end, we get a 3 from Chloe Darnell.
Nice job.
Jumper
Nice.
here, Timmy.
Yeah. Right in the lane. Again, courtesy of the kind bounce.
Burkle, crossover into the lane. She's going to head back to the free throw line. That last foul was called against Kinsey Garner, her second. Just something to keep an eye on.
She'll take a seat.
Cecilia Timmy will come in. They'll get Garner off the floor for a moment. Burkle went 1 of 2 in her last trip to the line. This time we'll go 1 of 2 again. This step back from Timmy. Off the mark. Good rebound by Vanderwall. Tori goes cross court.
Go back out. There you go.
Got to work on their spacing a little bit on this end for Rossville. Too many defenders. That time as Burkle tried to work her way to the post, Pete, you saw another player come over, brought her defender with her, and at that point in time, there's 3 players right there that can trap.
Right.
For Rossville, I'd
got
love to see them work a little inside-outside game.
Yeah, you got to be looking around. Sometimes those passes come pretty quick like that. They get to reach in now.
This will be on Chloe Darnell. That's her first foul of the game. (35-13). This is definitely not the score I thought we would have at this point in the game.
No.
But Sheridan has come out with some hot shooting, especially here in the second quarter from Shelby Eaton. And you can see she's trying to find a way to get open behind the three-point line again.
She is looking. And she's like, you're not coming out. I'm letting it go.
Good look inside. Last touch by Sheridan. It was Max Smith down low for the Blackhawks that touched the ball last. Roby to inbound here for Rossville. 22-point lead right now for the Blackhawks. Collision down low. No whistle here. It'll stay Rossville basketball. To your point, letting them play. It's a little physical as long as you keep it under control.
Yeah.
Darnell finds Roby. Roby lines up a three and knocks it down.
Cadence Roby. Rossville needed that one. They got to find a little bit more of it. You're going to get a travel call here, so that'll help them out. Again, I think you just got to be patient here.
Got to try to win the next 2 minutes, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Take advantage of this turnover.
Yeah, try to shorten this lead out before the half. Talk about, the things that you can fix.
Ball not moving as crisp on this end in this possession. Elliott off a screen and has it nearly taken away by Garner. You see Coach Bradshaw applauding the effort there. And now a whistle. Some of the aggressive overplay from Sheridan starting to catch up with them. That was a foul starting to mount.
I think they got 24 that time for Sheridan. Garner.
Elliott with a beautiful stroke from the line.
It's a good way to get yourself back into a game, making your shots from the free throw line. Trying to drive the lane, get a few fouls, maybe get one of these other ladies in foul trouble.
Now Elliott can shoot the basketball, and you start to see a couple go through from the free throw line. You never know what that might lead to as well. She's had some big scoring games in her career.
The heck of a rebound by Max Smith. Went down and
I'll tell you, squint a little bit, and you almost see Kinsey Garner, right? It's 11 and 12. That's just a one number difference, but
I keep having to look. Yeah.
The similar build, similar headband and ponytail.
Yeah, it's 2 fouls on Burkle too. So I think you're going to see her go now until the second half. Now you got to look for your X factor. That defense hounding them.
This ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with the Hornets.
Man, they like to get after you.
Rossville's got to try to find a way to take advantage of that overplay. Vanderwall.
Oh, get in there. And it
off
does.
Glass. Victoria banks one in. Eaton. Why not?
Oh.
Again, why not? Woo! She's on absolute fire.
And every time Rossville tries to get some kind of a comeback going on. Oh, they're going to get the moving screen now. This hurts. This hurts. The big three.
Shelby Eaton has 17 points in tonight's game. She has 5 threes here in the second quarter.
Sometimes you're just locked in, man. You're just locked in. Shelby Eaton wasn't even on my starting list of people to, I write down points per game and stuff. Wow. What a game, man. It just goes to show you just never know.
Could be anybody's night on any given night. And Timmy's heating up as well.
Yeah. She's been coming on slowly here.
Under 30 seconds to go before the half.
They almost had this down to 16, and back came the Blackhawks.
That one off the mark from Vanderwall and now picked up by Max Smith.
Okay, they'll get number 22, Roby, with the foul.
That'll send Smith back to the line. She's 1 for 2 tonight. 5th foul of the quarter. She'll get the first one to go. She'll earn one more here. Mulberry Telecommunications wants to be the first to welcome you to the Fiberhood. Mintel Fiber Optic Services offers super fast, reliable internet with gigabit speeds, streaming TV packages, and voice solutions. Sign up today at mintel.net or call 765-296-2885 for more information.
It's got to be a little bit of a sigh of relief there because they almost had that ball stolen again, and they were looking to push it.
Rossville, you want to try to find a bucket right here at the end, right? Steal some momentum, whatever momentum you can take into the halftime.
Got to recognize the seconds on the board. You got 6 seconds here. Going to try to get something up and quick.
Elliott has this one ripped away by Timmy, but they're going to call a jump ball.
They did, it looks like. It's going to be out of bounds again, so a couple seconds come off the clock. Got to run something, get somebody open, take a quick shot here now.
Under 5, they get it in quickly, and Roby realizing, hey, I think I'm going to get fouled right here.
Yeah, that came quick.
She was trying to earn the and one opportunity. Roby's got 4 points so far here this evening. This free throw here would cut it to 20. She does. 3 seconds. Timmy's got to get it up. She will not in time. And that's how we will head to the half. 42-22 your score at the break. Man, it's been a fantastic showing so far. 20-point lead for Sheridan. Back with more basketball right after this.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Mulberry Telecommunications would like to apologize this holiday season. You see, we may have made our fiber optic internet too fast and too reliable, which isn't really a problem for any of our members. However, we fear that once Santa stops at a home in a Mintel Fiberhood for milk and cookies, and he finds out that he can binge watch and stream all of his holiday favorites over gigabit speeds with no buffering, well, the only thing slow this holiday season might just be Santa. For more information on our fiber internet packages or Mintel services, visit mintel.net. Welcome to the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. From the moment you arrive on the property, you'll notice every detail is finely crafted to provide you with the dream wedding you've always dreamt about. From carriage and trolley rides to breathtaking aerial views via our hot air balloon, the Willow Creek Barn offers unforgettable moments that will last you a lifetime. For more information about our packages and availability, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with 2 locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
DavisComfortSolutions.com.
Info here.
Welcome back here to Rossville High School. We are at the Hive, 42-22. Sheridan right now with a 20-point lead. What has been a fantastic first half for them. They've got some balanced scoring all across the board. They're led by Shelby Eaton. She's got 17 points off the bench tonight. Kinsey Garner, leading scorer on the season, with 9. Cecilia Timmy, the second leading scorer, has got 7 right now at the half. And then a handful of other players in the scoring column as well. Brielle Garner with 3, Max Smith with 4, Nova Cross with 2. On the other side for the Rossville Hornets, they're led right now by Ava Burkle. She has 8 of the 22 points. They started to get some rhythm going and find some help. Cadence Roby chipped in with 5, Allie Elliott with 4, Chloe Darnell with 3, and Victoria Vanderwall added a jumper there towards the end of the second quarter. Pete, Rossville got this thing almost to 16 at one point in time, but Sheridan pushed it right back up again. They had it up to 22 right before the half, and then a couple of free throws got us back to 20, and that's where we stand right now at the break.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. They had it down to close to 16 at one time, trying to make a push, but it seemed like every time they made that little run, we had Miss Eaton there coming through and just firing away one. And, you know, a stat stuffer. She comes off the bench averaging 4 points a game. Yeah. And she just lights it up tonight.
Absolutely fantastic. Love to see it. 20-point lead at the half right now as we're in our Day in Genda Funeral Home halftime show where we put family first. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more, I have a feeling, about Miss Shelby Eaton because she's had a fantastic night. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more basketball or the halftime show right after this.
Hey there, my name is Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we are part of, actually, the entirety of, at least from an on-air standpoint, Query and Schultz on the IHSAA Sports Network. It's appropriately named. It's charitably award-winning. And, Derek, now we venture into season number 5. Hard to believe.
5 of them. 5 of them. Can you believe it? 2 best buds talking Colts, Pacers, Indiana sports, every Tuesday night, 7:30, IHSAA Sports Network, and on socials as well.
It is made possible, of course, by the people who watch and listen every single week. We are most appreciative. We look forward to season number 5.
Day in Genda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day in Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Welcome back here at Rossville High School, Day in Genda halftime show. 42-22 Sheridan on top of Rossville right now here on this Thursday night IHSAA girls basketball action. Joined by Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker, and let's talk about that first half Shelby Eaton had. As a matter of fact, she is our highlights. Take it away, Pete.
She's just a highlight show tonight. You take a look, the kick out. This got her going right here. She saw that one go down. She's like, okay, I like that. Well, let's give me another one there. Nobody picks her up out here. Another wide open shot. Look at the arch on that thing. It just looks good when she releases it. Once again, the kick out, the release, boom. Nothing but net. And then I think she gets one more right here.
Yeah, she was.
Boom.
You could see her in the sideline right there.
She's like clapping them hands like, I'm ready. Give it to me. Back to my favorite spot.
Pete, going back to the keys of victory, we said X factor, and by that we meant other than the superstars in tonight's game, who's going to step up? Who's going to be that X factor? It's been Shelby Eaton.
Right. You know, and you never know on a night, right? You get to any given night, one of these players can have a really good game and go off like that. But, you know, you start looking for X factors, and you're thinking you're going to go down to some of the starting lineup. You know, who's in that starting lineup to help you out? And man, how big is that to have somebody come off the bench averaging right now, I think around 4 points a game, right, and come in and drop, what was
17.
it? 17 in the first half. That's
amazing.
That's great.
It's always a big night. And she's a senior, too, so you love to see that as well.
Yeah.
Her senior year, that's one that this is a game she's going to remember for a very long time. Again, 20-point lead here at the half. We'll step aside one more time when we come back. Third quarter action heads your way right here on the ISC Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment and modern.
Welcome back here. Third quarter action gets rolling here on the ISC Sports Network, and Kinsey Garner gets the first field goal of the second half. She's in double figures now with 11. Timmy.
Good tag.
Takeaway, pushes the other way. Garner. No. Loose ball down low, last touch by Rossville. Garner, foot on the line that time, would have just been two had it gone.
Trying to dribble out of there, nothing. Nice layup. Oh, couldn't get it to go.
Burkle looks to slow it down a little bit. She'll get it across the timeline and try to get the Hornets into some offense.
The Hornets, get this thing going in the second half here.
Interior pass into the double team. Kinsey Garner there, and the way she's reacting, that might be number 3. It is against Kinsey Gardner. That is number 3.
Yeah, that's
something to keep an eye on. She's going to check out right away. Obviously, you have a little bit of a cushion now with this 22-point lead.
Well, they take her out, and guess who they put in?
Yeah, Eaton.
Eaton, number 20, who's like, all right, I'm back in. Let's go.
The shot up.
Oh, they need that.
Oh. Thought she was going to get the roll there.
They needed that one to go. Got an open look at it.
Sadie Timmy.
Nice step in there.
Vanderwall. Throws that one into coverage. Brought out by Eaton. 6.5 minutes to go here in the third. A 22-point game. Cross court to Garner, and
too many.
Shuffled her feet a little bit.
Yeah, took a couple steps there before she got the ball down. Great job. She can get that ball down before she takes that first step. She's in good shape. She was moving.
See Cecilia Timmy picking Burkle up, basically the full length of the court.
That's denial.
Elliott.
Love the defense.
Get her offense going tonight. She's got 4 points in this one. Burkle loses it for a moment.
Nice job of being able to go down and dribble that and pick that back up and make that shot. What a tough shot.
Ava now in double figures with 10. As Pete alluded to, a double-double against West Lafayette. She had 22 points to go with those double-digit rebounds. But, man, a game a little earlier than that against Western Boone, she had 20 points and 15 boards. Darnell looks inside to Elliott.
Man, got a double team again down low that comes over, and you know that's going to get picked off about every time.
Got to get the ball in here. Just avoids the 5-second count. Darnell almost gets this one to go off glass. Kenzie Garner out there with 3 fouls.
Yeah, I saw the
coach rolling with it.
Sheridan brought her back in. Maybe just had a little talk, said, hey, keep it clean and let's go.
Eaton with a rare miss. Vanderwalt loses the handle.
You get the reach-in foul on that one. And a lot of frustration on Rossville's side. I mean, this defense really, they just get after you. I mean, they are, right now, they're just out hustling Rossville all the way around.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of jersey number 30, Cecilia Timmy, the senior. You know, obviously a lot of credit goes to Kenzie Garner and what she brings to the game because her numbers stand out. They're so gaudy, right? But you start looking at this supporting cast, and, man, they are really, really good. They're a talented 5, and then obviously getting great contribution off the bench as well here this evening.
I like the way you can hear them communicate on the floor. They talk a lot.
Garner's 3, just short. Roby on the rebound, has that one knocked away from behind.
Nobody talking on Rossville's side saying behind, or anything like that. Got to have that communication.
Elliott.
Get that. Oh.
That one off the mark. Sheridan's got numbers. It's a 5-on-4 break as Burkle.
Someone's going to be open.
A little slow getting back on defense, and Garner knocks down the 3.
And that's what you get. When you get back, you got to get up. You got to hustle.
Burkle thought about the 3 momentarily.
Can't worry about that score up there now.
Good sign of sportsmanship there as the Blackhawks help her up off the ground. Timmy picks up her 2nd foul of the game, and as active as she's been, I think Coach will take that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she's been
you
all over
5,
on defense.
You better at least use 3 or 4 of them, right? So you've been playing pretty hard.
That's right. We get the turnover.
23-point game. These Blackhawks, this is a huge conference game tonight as well. Both Rossville and Sheridan undefeated in conference play. This would obviously give Sheridan a leg up against Rossville. Doesn't mean they couldn't get tripped up throughout the season.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, they would own the tiebreaker if this lead stays.
You get this road victory. That's huge.
Using some clock here, working the time off. That pass a little errant, taken away by Rossville.
Now the double team came over in the corner. Had a little panic going on.
Eaton gambled on the passing lane. Sheridan able to recover though. Vanderwalt steps into one. No, Burkle there on the rebound. Backs
Nice.
down, cross, and scores.
Clears a little space out, banks it in.
12 points now for Ava. That one knocked loose from Garner for momentarily. Eaton steps out of bounds. Rossville get the basketball back. Attention all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. Start planning your unforgettable day. Visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Jump ball. Possession stays with Rossville.
Yeah, Kenzie Garner throwing caution to the wind there. Getting after it. Like you said, 3 fouls. She's still playing hard.
That one knocked away. There's a steal.
Denial on that one.
There's just something about having 2 sisters on the team as well. You've got 2 Garners, 2 Timmys, and it seems like when they just throw the ball up the floor, it's always going to the sibling, right? Kind of know where the other's at. Wide open look here for Garner.
Nobody there to block out. The easy rebound and put back.
Cecilia Timmy with 9. And that is a hard hat 9 is what I would call it, man. She's been around the bucket, putbacks, steals, runouts. Need to get Cecilia a hard hat and some construction signs. And now Brielle Garner the other way.
There you go.
Finishes.
Got that one to drop.
5 points now for the younger Garner. Burkle trying to go to work, gets to that left hand, and draws a foul.
Looks like
the free throw line.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get number 30.
So 3 on Kenzie Garner, 3 on Cecilia Timmy. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Burkle at the line gets both to go. She's got 14 points here this evening, just pretty much right on par with her season average. Averages 15.5 coming in. Nova Cross, that 3 was dead center. Just rims out. Last touch by the Blackhawks. You know, when you talk about Sheridan, you got to talk about legendary coach Bud Wright. Finished his final year of coaching at Sheridan this last year. I want to say congratulations on a wonderful career. All the state championships, all the wins. The #1 all-time winningest football coach in Indiana. And, man, what he has meant to the community of Sheridan has been absolutely amazing over the years. So happy retirement or whatever you decide to do at this point in time, Bud.
Yeah, you can't say that name and, put all that together, right?
His son, Kevin, named the head coach at Carmel.
Right, yeah, he's going to keep it going.
So he's coming back to Carmel. Used to be an assistant at IU. So you got to think maybe Bud finds his way down to Carmel as an assistant just to stay around the game, right?
He's like, I'm getting up there in age, but I can still coach.
Gardner shot off the mark, cross on the putback. No, there's Max Smith. And now rebounded.
3 good looks at it. Couldn't get it to go.
Burkle puts the ball on the deck and then gets the whistle. That's going to be the 3rd foul against Sadie Timmy. Burkle making a living at the free throw line here in the 3rd quarter. That was free throw attempt number 5. Getting ready to have number 6 here just in the 3rd quarter. Shooting her 12th free throw of the game. Back to a 20-point lead, under 10 seconds to go here in the third. Time running down, Cross heaves it up. 20-point lead after 3, 51-31 your score. Back with more basketball right here on the ISC Sports Network right after this.
Mulberry Telecommunications would like to apologize this holiday season. You see, we may have made our fiber optic internet too fast and too reliable, which isn't really a problem for any of our members. However, we fear that once Santa stops at a home in a Mintel fiberhood for milk and cookies, and he finds out that he can binge watch and stream all of his holiday favorites over gigabit speeds with no buffering, well, the only thing slow this holiday season might just be Santa. For more information on our fiber internet packages or Mintel services, visit mintel.net.
The ISC Sports Network is your home for sports content across the Hoosier State. Find us live on TV and streaming or archived on our website and our app. The ISC is your one-stop shop for the content you want to see, including high school sports, college sports, and other great events throughout the year. Subscribe to our streaming service and get access to it all. ISC, local lives here.
This portion of our broadcast tonight brought to us by Sandra Myers Law, dedicated to providing top-notch legal services to clients in Tippecanoe County and the surrounding areas. Call 838-8700. Sandra will be happy to help you with any of the things you see listed on your screen. After 3 quarters of basketball, 51-31 is your score. Sheridan on top of Rossville right now. It is a 20-point game, and man, how big right now are those 5 threes from Shelby Eaton in the second quarter?
Kept them out to that real comfortable lead.
Garner now with 16 in the game. Great play to start the fourth quarter there from Sheridan. See what Rossville drew up in their huddle. This one knocked away, and they say it was last touched by Vanderwall. More basketball heads your way on our airwaves tomorrow night. Doubleheader at Frankfort High School as Tri-West travels to Frankfort to take on the Hot Dogs. We'll also have the Delphi Oracles at Clinton Prairie. I want to start around 7:30 on our airwaves. And then little Southern Indiana FC in their inaugural season. They've made it all the way through, basically into the playoffs. Had a heck of a debut season. We'll have their soccer playoff game on 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. Shot off the mark as Eaton has cooled off a little bit here after the second half.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Sometimes you enjoy those breaks at halftime. You're like, man, I got to go catch my win. And other times you're like, I'm on fire. I don't want to stop. Can we just go ahead and roll into the third?
I about bet she would have liked, to just stayed right out on that floor and let's roll right into the third quarter and let's go.
We don't even have to switch ends, guys. I'm doing just fine down here.
Absolutely.
Virgili finds Burkle. Burkle in the lane, off glass. Can't get that one to go, and it's tracked down by Max Smith. Timmy leaves that one just short. Hornets trying to find some scoring here, see if they can cut this deficit down here in the fourth quarter. Burkle, three a little strong. Cross will look to push the other way. Timmy, foot on the line. I think that's down the jumper.
Two-pointer.
This one knocked away. That's Max Smith.
Yeah, Max played a pretty good game tonight. He's been out there disrupting. Again, I love the way this Sheridan team plays defense.
6 points for Mac.
They just do not make it easy on you. Look at that, another steal.
Taken away, Eaton. Timmy thought about the jumper, finds a teammate, and last touch by Vanderwall. Healthy Communities wants you to know that recovery is possible. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, make sure you reach out to Healthy Communities at 659-6063 or go to their website, healthyclintoncounty.org. They've got all kinds of resources and tools to help you or your loved one get back on the track to the recovery.
Great inbounds play there. Find Kinsey Gardner. Just slides right in there.
18 points now on the night for Kinsey.
Another takeaway.
This is Eaton.
I thought Eaton was going to put it up again.
And banked in by Nova Cross. Rossville takes a timeout as Cross gets her second field goal of the game. She's got 4 points. As they take the timeout, we want to use this opportunity to tell you about Mulberry Telecommunications. They want to welcome you to the Fiberhood. What is that, you ask? Well, we've brought fiber to your neighborhood and renamed it the Fiberhood. Rossville, that northeast quadrant right now, if you can sign up. Get ready to go. If you live anywhere in Rossville right now, you should go to mintel.net. You should put in your address and say, I want your service. Fill out the application. Get plotted on our map so we know where to build the fiber optic service to next. As animated as that read was, I think Coach Jacoby's a little more animated up there. What do you think, Pete?
I believe she is trying to make a point here. Right. I don't think she likes the hustle out of her players right now. And I believe the players might be looking up at that scoreboard more than they are on the floor.
You know the bad thing about games like this, when a coach feels like you're not giving the effort, that usually means you're running the next day, right? Because they're going to say you either don't want to play or you are out of shape, and so I know how to get you back into both, right? At least that's how it used to be back in the day for me, and I hated those days.
We'll run you.
Coach Jacoby wanted to make sure her girls are giving maximum effort the whole time out there on the floor.
I think she wants to see a little bit more, I think the score is out of, definitely out of reach now. Try to get back in this one, but, show some heart here at the end. Play some, fight. Play some good basketball.
Play Hornets basketball for the next 4 minutes.
Right.
I mean, this is a team that.
Nice look down low.
6-2 on
rebound
the season.
And got it.
And there you go. That's what she's looking for. Good little fight down low. That's Avery Layton. She'll get an and one opportunity here.
Sadie Timmy will pick up her 4th foul.
Layton, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Averages almost 4 points per contest. That free throw just a little short. (61-30). Should be 34. They got 33 on the screen. They have 33 in the gym. Maybe I'm off. Eaton. That one off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find it like she had in the first half. She's still firing away. That one off the foot.
Yep. Kick ball. Stay on this end. Hornets boys basketball team off to a great start this season as well. Athletics at Rossville's really been on a roll lately. Softball team won state last year.
Got some wrestlers over there doing really well.
Weaver won state last year.
Yep.
I think he's headed to Purdue.
He's going to be a Boilermaker over there, wrestler.
Burkle has that one partially blocked and runs out of real estate. Max Smith comes out with it. Brielle Garner realizing they've got some numbers. She puts it up. Eaton working the offensive glass. Little up and under, no.
I like the effort. Yeah, I like the fight there by Rossville. I don't think I want to mess with Vanderwall. She likes to go after it, man. Yeah. She looks like she.
You know, though,
She's got a little spunk, ready to go.
As Cross got disengaged there, though, she smiled, and that made me think that she liked it. So those are the ones that scare you, too, a little bit, right?
Yep.
I don't think she's shy of contact either.
Not one bit. Not one bit. Get in there. Get
Go,
in
Allie
there.
Elliott knocks down the 3. She's got 7 points now tonight. Up next for these Rossville Hornets, they'll travel to Tri-County. That game on the 14th, so that's Saturday. There's a 3. Eaton knocks down another. It just took me a minute to get warmed up on this end, guys.
Right, yeah.
20 points tonight for Shelby Eaton.
Definitely not. You do not want to let her see one go down. That's for sure, because she's going to fire another one.
As I said, Saturday versus Tri-County for Rossville, and they're 8-1. And then they got to travel to Carroll next Friday night. That one going to be on our airwaves as well. It's part of a varsity doubleheader. And Carroll right now is 8-2 on the season. So some tough games, tough sledding for Rossville right now. Got to try to find their footing. Burkle 1 of 2 at the line. Now with just a minute 45 on the clock. Sheridan can work the ball around here. Garner tries to put one up. That one, I think it might have been partially tipped. Madeline Cease there, number 32 in the game, one of the seniors here for Rossville. Burkle slips to the bucket and scores 2 more. Ava now with 21 points. Ava's got 21. Allie Elliott with 7. That is the closest teammate to double figures. Sheridan did a pretty good job tonight of really, they've let Burkle attack, Pete, but they've kind of taken everybody else out of the equation.
Right.
And it's not that they've made it easy on Burkle either, because every time she touches the ball, she's hounded. But cross, up and in. Cross now with 6 points in this one. 35 seconds, Burkle steps into a 3. Well, when it comes to the scoring duel, Burkle's going to win that tonight. She's got 24 points, Garner with 18. Obviously, Shelby Eaton's got 20.
Yeah.
But for the head-to-head matchup of the players to watch the start of this contest, but the overall affair definitely belonged to Sheridan tonight. They really pulled away in that second quarter, Pete, when Eaton went on that hot streak.
That is a really, really good Sheridan Blackhawks team. I mean, they got it on the offensive end. They love to play defense. I think that's fantastic when you get a program that can buy into your defensive end. Playing tough defense, that'll lead you to offense. And, just congratulate them. Come on the road during some nasty weather, and they're off the floor really quick. Let's get out of here now.
Post-game show brought to us by Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Pete, we already got your final thoughts much on that one, and man, a great showing tonight for the Sheridan Blackhawks. They are going to improve to 3-0 in conference play. They'll also improve to 7-1 on the season. Our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County Player of the Game. How about Shelby Eaton?
How about a little bit of Shelby Eaton getting going in that second That second quarter there, finding herself wide open, making these shots look easy. Struggled a little bit in the second half, but this is where she really got it done. I mean, this is where they really pulled away, and you can see the frustration.
Shelby Eaton with a fantastic game here tonight. 20 points in this contest. She hit 6 3-pointers. Absolutely unbelievable shooting.
Great night.
Hats off to her. Hats off to the Blackhawks. Rossville will look to rebound on Saturday against Tri-County. That's going to do it for our coverage here on ISC. For Sam Waugh, Elijah Mash, Tony Stewart, and Pete Gasol, I'm Sean Walker. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night, everyone.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfurt Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair. Mulberry Telecommunications would like to apologize this holiday season. You see, we may have made our fiber optic internet too fast and too reliable, which isn't really a problem for any of our members. However, we fear that once Santa stops at a home in a Mintel fiberhood for milk and cookies, and he finds out that he can binge watch and stream all of his holiday favorites over gigabit speeds with no buffering, well, the only thing slow this holiday season